Well, ladies and gentlemen, it might be time that you get your baffle meters at hands, okay? Because we got a video of a jet chasing down the UFO, and the UFOs are chasing down the military jet. We're gonna start this video off with that. We got a bunch of these clips going around. We're gonna get right into it. Like this video if you like it, subscribe if you're brand new. We're gonna talk about these twats out here. If you, however, have an Instagram, I would definitely love to have you there as well, just in case. Alright, let's get to it. Shout out to Third Phase of Moon, and let's get into this one. So we have this man
again in the battle zone. This one coming in again, I think from Russia, and we're looking at these jet fighters basically in hot pursuit of something, but maybe something's in pursuit of the jet fighters themselves. We have two anomalies show up, just fractions of a second viewed in frame, split seconds, and there it is. What are we looking at? Are these what the government call UAPs?
Either it's fake, right, CGI'd, or either it's legit. And if it's fake though, I feel like that the guy did a very good job faking it. Wait for it.
Yeah, these kind of hot spots where military actions taking place around the world, there's always seems to be a correlation between UFOs and military. Is this a perfect example of it right now? You really got to slow the video down to capture these two spherical orbs in pursuit of the jet, if that's what's happening. Again, new technology, something maybe otherworldly, keeping an eye on things and these the skirmishes around our planet.
You only see it in one frame, and wait for it guys, we got a ton of other clips as well here, but you only see in one frame, right? That tells me that either it was going really fast, or it's just fake CGI by somebody that wanted to or pretend to make you believe that the UFO was going insanely fast. That's why it was showing up only in one or a couple of frames, right?
Planet, that's a possibility.
You know, our cameras could only shoot, what, 29 frames a second, sometimes 60 frames a second. But if these things are moving 15,000, 20,000 miles an hour, you would only see it for a fraction of a second on the frame. And that's pretty interesting to me. Once split second it's there, it's almost like, yeah, maybe about one frame of 29 frames. And it's there and it's not in the next series of frames. So if these things are UFOs, they're moving extremely fast. Maybe faster than the jet. I would say it is, because we see the jet consistent. These things just pop out of existence. Now,
yeah, I want to show you guys this as well. Okay, so UAP spotted at 35,000 feet. All right, let's get into this.
We're going to be sharing with you some.
I'm an airline pilot and was flying over the Atlantic Ocean when me and the captain spotted these orbs of lights that kept moving around each other. At one point, we saw them move at incredible speeds and stop and hover instantaneously. It was at that moment I took out my phone to record them. Throughout the night, we kept seeing them. One would show up, and then another one out of nowhere. I have another video showing two of them, and I turned the camera showing another group to the south. Holy crap. Okay.
Some interesting videos just since the third phase moon, especially when it's captured by an airline pilot flying over the Atlantic.
Yeah, let's get into it. Look at that. So two of them, huh? So this is like cockpit view, I'm assuming? Yeah, oh, it is, okay. Yeah, you see the, I believe his phone reflection, or the, I guess the pilot, the cockpit reflection. Yeah, our cameras are...
Alright,
our cameras are not good at nighttime, man. Sadly, I wish our phones were actually good at nighttime.
One to the right just takes off at an extraordinary rate of speed. These pilots managed to capture something at 30,000 feet in the sky. Something very unusual. We're going to watch this once more. And guys, let me ask you the big question.
I guess the aliens were really feeling, they felt like that they were at Six Flags, getting all that air right. Maybe it was just their way of being at Six Flags, guys. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's why they wanted to be that high up in the sky, man.
What do you think it is? Because in my opinion, we're looking at two UFOs dancing around each other, and then again, this thing just takes off at an extraordinary rate of speed. We're looking at something that can't be explained.
Yeah, Blake, check out that rotation. Right when the pilot spotted this UFO, it did this kind of dance, as you say, but it did this circular motion almost counterclockwise, and then that orb right to the right just shot off, like you said, like just like out of nowhere, and then that one orb just kind of remains stationary. Again, pilots are, especially commercial pilots, are number one source to go to for UFOs in the sky. Our U.S. Navy, military, they're not going to tell us anything. Basically, commercial pilots now have the opportunity to disclose whatever they see in the sky without ridicule. So this is really good stuff right here.
Yeah, back in the days they would be stopped, right? They were
not necessarily
allowed.
Because the testimony from the pilot, they said while they're flying that whole week, they were seeing strange objects in the sky. They were lucky enough to capture this moment of time. But as these orbs pirouette around each other, it seems that they're almost interacting with one another.
So you're saying that they were going for the kiss and they ultimately missed? Damn, man, that's crazy, bro. Okay, all right, let's get to the next one here. You got like some tentacles, right? It feels like that it got some tentacles coming out.
Once again, a side-by-side comparison. The one to the right, I'm trying to track on to whatever this strange object is. It's just morphing in different shapes and sizes. At first it looked like the Glock, the bell, then it looks like a humanoid, then it looks like an octopus. I don't know, this thing is getting stranger and stranger.
We need UFO sightings daily on this one right now, immediately, and use his AI to clear up the image we want to see, because it feels like that, yeah, tentacles coming out, right?
UFOs are off the hook this week.
Yeah, Blake, this one's pretty bizarre. This is a great close-up right there. You see the appendages, kind of these legs kind of protruding from the bottom of this craft or humanoid or biological being. We don't know what it is. It's very seemingly just floating there. We don't know what kind of propulsion is keeping this up. Could it be a balloon? It could be. I'm just throwing it out there, but I've never seen a balloon like this, especially kind of shaped and kind of morphed like it did right there into this kind of humanoid form.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Again, it's rising upward in a straight vector line. It's not wavering from left to right, but just kind of straight up, consistent in its flight pattern. So balloons usually kind of waver one way or to the other, and this is pretty stationary, but the thing is morphing. Like you say, Brent, the appendages on the bottom, it seems to morph in different shapes. Some people might call it the humanoid. I'm not exactly sure, but again, more UFO videos. This is coming in from Russia. Guys, take a look at this.
That looks like a blimp. Unless these cheeky bastards
With
out
all
there,
the
these
military
twats. Unless these twats have kind of like use the transformer-like technology to transform themselves.
In the region of this area, maybe it's some kind of military surveillance blimp. But look at this. Basically, I call it the shark fin, and it's pretty unusual. I'd have to say this is some kind of unmanned surveillance. But again, it could be something otherworldly. I haven't seen anything quite like this with the rudder underneath and this dark shadow.
I guess they have their parking brakes applied on, right? They got their parking brakes applied on. Maybe they're just having dinner or something like that. Maybe they're just having dinner. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they do not know that it's daytime, and yeah, so it looks like that they got parking brakes applied on.
I don't know, it's just very bizarre, and it runs for some while, this video. I'm gonna get a close-up still off the video itself.
Yeah, it does not look like a blimp anymore.
Again,
in the beginning,
I don't know,
did.
guys. It looks very strange to me. It almost looks like a blimp cut in half. But again, the shark fin rotor, it's almost like
Thank you for subscribing, appreciate it.
A surfboard
Welcome
fin, a single fin. But then again, it just doesn't make any sense here. What are we looking at?
Yeah, Blake, like you said, it almost looks like a cutoff. Yeah, Blake, this definitely resembles basically a cut-off surfboard. You see the fin at the bottom, the single fin, and then...
Damn, Blake, I didn't know. Blake? Yeah, Blake, yeah, absolutely. Blake is right. Blake is right.
And it's just kind of just square cut right in the middle of this thing. I really haven't seen a balloon like this or surveillance balloon apparatus of this kind.
Where is Dr. J at? I've been missing Dr. J. Your third Fizzle Moon, if you guys are watching this, man, shout out to you guys first of all. I'm missing Dr. J. Where's Apollo at? Yeah, right, like Apollo. Forget about Apollo, my bad. But like, Dr. J. I want Dr. J back. I want Dr. J immediately. I want his expertise. I want his expertise, and I want his expertise alongside you guys as well. But bring back Dr. J. Hashtag Dr. J. Bring back Dr. J. Hashtag bring back Dr. J.
Seen this kind of stuff before at third phase of moon, but this one's super unusual. I like the way it's just static right there in the sky. We got a really good close up. The clarity's all there. This is as good as it gets. Is this identified or is it unidentified? We don't know, because I've never seen anything like this with this sort of technology.
Yeah, Brian, I'm kind of scratching my head. It looks metallic. I'm not seeing any portholes. I'm not seeing any kind of gondola underneath.
Yeah.
And again, this black fin, is this the propulsion behind it? Is it aerodynamic to cut through the sky? It's unidentified. Now, more videos just in.
They also do have parking brakes applied on. You need to understand that. That's what happens when you got parking brakes applied on by these alien bozos out here.
This is pretty bizarre. Somebody driving down the street in a neighborhood captures these lights in the skies. It almost looks like a massive mothership. But then they start to act in a weird way. They're rotating from right to left, and then they shoot off in extreme rates of speeds. Just watch this video for a little bit.
Okay. They're in the neighborhood, right? Back in my neighborhood, yeah. Oh my god, okay. They're in the neighborhood though. Leave my neighborhood right now.
More of the picture. More series of lights in the skies, and in the middle of nowhere, it seems to me. And it almost looks like a huge disc up in the sky here. Brent, what are we looking at? Is this some kind of Project Blue Beam or some kind of holographic image in the sky?
Yeah, right there. Bam. Did you just see it? It just ripped across the sky, and then when the person keeps filming, then...
I'm sorry, guys. It's just hilarious the way they talk. It's I love it. I love it. No complaints. I'm just having a good time right now. I love their commentary. It's just they don't even know. They're naturally funny, man. They're naturally funny. They don't even know, bro. It's like that hot girl that don't even know she's hot, right? It's like similar vibe. Yeah, they don't even know they're funny. They're naturally funny.
Project Blue Beam or some kind of holographic image in the sky.
Yeah, right there. Bam. Did you just see it? It just ripped across the sky, and then when the person keeps filming, then we see the series of lights just floating up there in the sky, kind of like you said, it definitely resembled a disc-shaped object. Could this be some sort of light show? Here it comes with the speed as it just flies right over the camera there. I really like that. It's pretty wicked. Is this new technology with some laser show or of some sort? But I'm not sure. What I'm looking at is the speed and the way it just blurs out as it moves across the camera. It really adds a lot of dynamic to the whole series of events right there. Again, just right over the camera. How fast is this thing moving?
Pretty much at light speed, Brian. I don't know. Super fast. And again, at one point, it's just stationary in the sky. And it almost looks like somebody with like if you imagine a flashlight and somebody just tilted the flashlight and this light's beaming on the wall and just kind of takes off. But then again, look at these series of lights just zooming across the sky behind the trees. Extraordinary rates of speed. This isn't no airplane. This isn't no drone. It's not Superman, guys. It's something unknown. Look at these lights.
Not Superman.
Yeah, another example of these strange lights that move at rapid speed. Again, I'm throwing it out there because could this just be maybe some sort of laser show, some new technology of maybe, Blake said Project Blue Beam, or is it a commercial? Are we looking at something commercial or something private?
Yeah, once again, the phenomenon continues to come into
It's really bizarre. It really is bizarre the way the lights are looking like, and yeah, we don't know what's that, right? And the way they move, it's crazy. Unless there was like a light show, I don't think there would be a light show happening here.
Phase Moon, it's been a busy week, and we're sharing you the videos as fast as they come in. In this episode, we have a plentiful viewpoint of UFOs coming in. So let's just roll the next one right now. Guys, take a look at this closely.
Okay, closely. Getting my telescope lens on. I know. Let me get my telescope. So underwater, something going down.
We got airborne phenomenon. Now we have something seemingly underneath the water itself. I added some brightness contrast to make whatever this thing pop so we could take a look at it a little better. Is this illuminated orb underneath
to make it pop?
This body of water or above it? That's the big question here. And the other question is, again, what are we looking at? Is this some kind of prism effect.
It's probably Dr. Ock from Spider-Man 2, the original one, right? Making the sun underwater or harnessing the sun technology. Was he named Dr. Ock? I believe it was called Dr. Ock. I might be mixing with something else.
Some kind of a lens flare. I don't think so. We're looking at something that's actually in this middle of this body of water, just illuminated in broad daylight. So whatever it is, it's extremely lit up, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a good point. I was just about to say that this is broad daylight, and we're seeing this light upon the ocean, or maybe underneath the water itself, projecting this massive amount of light.
Yeah,
that would take a lot of power to do that in broad daylight. Again, could this be some sort of USO activity, or is this some sort of like a phenomenon, just a natural phenomenon that we're looking at?
Yeah, I'm doing a little research here, and it's coming in from Manitoba, Canada. So I'm thinking this is some kind of lake, and there's a lot of UFO sightings in the Manitoba region. So is there something unknown lurking beneath the waters? It's hard to tell, guys. I want to get your opinion in this live premiere. Now,
the cameraman should have actually went for it. He should have just swam and went for it, right? Like dive, maybe, perhaps. Like, get us a better look, man. You're a cameraman. Cameraman never dies, bro. Cameraman never dies. But I wish we had like drones. Maybe we already do, but we need, if not, we need drones that can go underwater, because there have been a lot of videos where we see, like, especially in oceans or near in underwater, right? Like, you see a lot of lights coming out of underwater, and a lot of people automatically assume it's the aliens, it's the UFOs, right? It definitely is strange. Definitely is strange.
More videos
Baffling
just since
indeed.
the third phase moon. Let's put up the next one right now. Take a look.
Baffling indeed.
We have some kind of lit up cylindrical cigar-shaped craft just hovering in the sky. Some people might call it the cigar UFO. Some people might call it a beam of light. Whatever it is, it's just hanging there. And somebody captured this in Florida, and we're sharing it with you right now. More.
They remind me of those, you know, in parties, in birthday parties, in kids' birthday parties, there will be like long ass balloons, right? Like the longest ones, right? Like, exactly, it reminds me of that.
Daylight sightings. I'm slowing down.
It's like some kid just accidentally let it go, and now it's flying in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe there was a birthday party held somewhere right around here, and that kid is now missing that balloon, man.
On the video, so we could take a look at this. I don't think this is a string of balloons. This thing is pretty straight, and it's quite lengthy as well. I'm guessing at least maybe 50 to 70 feet in length here.
Yeah, it's pretty massive. You can see it's past the tree line there, Blake, and this is a good shot. He gets as close as he can. Technology could only get you that close with a cell phone camera. So right now, I think we're looking at the best quality this guy could get. And there it is. Here's a slow-mo shot of this long...
I don't know what's going on, man. Like, they come out with phones every year, and they always boast about it. Hey, new more pixels, more pixels, more pixels. Where are the pixels? Okay, yeah, you're saying that pixels, there are more pixels in the cameras, but why am I not seeing the pixels? You call this pixels? Now, to be fair, though, maybe the guy recording this video perhaps don't have the latest and greatest camera. Okay, that's fine. But even with the latest phone, it's... Yeah, like... Those latest phones are absolutely obsolete at nighttime in terms of recording something in the sky without any light source, right? Yeah, so
a cylindrical object. You can see kind of like the shadow underneath it. Again, proving, in my opinion, that this is 100% legit. There's no CGI. What we're all looking at throughout this episode is there's no CGI. We just don't know what it is. And again, this is another unidentified object, a cigar shape that we just can't tell what it is.
Is it just me, or is Florida right now having a flap of UFO sightings over the past few weeks? It's quite insane what's going on over there. So
yeah, there have been a bunch that we have also covered on the channel, and we have seen. It is true, though. Next up, we got this.
Bright white lights and one small red light.
Oh, we got two voices
there, so we could
the camera's focus is sharp on the object, with the background trees appearing blurred.
Oh man, they forgot to mute the background audio. Man.
I'm not exactly sure.
We're partially obscured by branches, with the only exception being the light on the lower left portion of the disc that appears to be in front of the branches.
I'm liking what I'm seeing here, and here's a second shot, which adds a little bit more credibility to the series of events that we're looking at here.
Let me lower the volume and let me start talk over as well. Yeah, let's do 3. No, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, holy crap, right? Like this is also going on. How do we know this is legit? How do we know this is legit and not faked? I guess the tree branches, it going behind the tree branches, and you're able to see tree branches, make it look very real. You got 3 lights there, 1 red light, disc shape, right? Yeah. And is it moving? It's a still image, that's the thing, so we don't have a video of it. I think it's moving, but it's pictures that the person took. I wish it was a video. Now, technically, it can still be fake, right? You can still CGI, and this is something that I already show you. It can still be fake, actually. You know, you can still CGI it. I guess it's a photo, so it's not super hard to do, but it's a good one. It does look very trustworthy. Feels like that it can be a real one, especially right here when you see the 4 lights coming out of it. And on top, when you couple that up with the last image that we saw and having that context in mind, it's a good one. It's a good one indeed. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Check out this video on the screen. This is the last episode that we dropped, right? We still missing Dr. J though. That's the biggest issue right now that we have going on right now. But check out this video on the screen. If you already seen it, then check out the video on the left.